Alright guys, don't even bother changing. Just filmed the video that was before this, and now I'm filming the voiceover for this workout. I walked into the gym and I had just used my camera all day the day before, filming my leg workout and the voiceover and something else, I don't even know. And I forgot to charge it and my camera was at 7%. And I was like, no, I need to record this workout. But I got it done. I only record one set of each thing. So the clips might be replaying so I can talk more, but this is just gonna be a quick video with a quick upper body workout. So warmed up with some cable pull downs and just did those for 2 sets of 8 to get warmed up, get our lats activated. If you watched the workout before this, the leg workout, it's important to have primer exercises or warm-up exercises, and it's always important to have warm-up sets, but to be able to focus on the muscle you're about to work. What do we do? We did chest, back, rear delts, and shoulders, so upper body. Then we moved on to dumbbell incline press, and something to think about with incline press. I need to stop doing that, but I also need to continue doing it. Something to think about when you're doing incline press is to think about the tension on your chest. Don't just be moving the weight or using your biceps or shoulders. I have talked about in a previous chest and shoulder workout that when you're working your chest, you are working your front delt, but you also need to be thinking about the tension on your chest. So also when you're holding the dumbbell, try to keep your wrist straight instead of holding the dumbbell all whatever. Keep it straight, and when you bring it down, really focus on that tension in your chest, and also work on your tempo as you're going. So the tempo we were working with was 3-1-1-1, and what that means is it was a 3-second eccentric, 1 second at the bottom, 1 second pushing up, 1 second at the top. And I can talk more about tempo in another video if you want. Then we supersetted that with neutral grip pull down. Again, the workout is going to be in the description box per usual, and we did this superset for 4 sets of 10 for each exercise. And with the neutral grip pull down, Michelle is the person in all these clips. She is a great person to show exercises because she executes them perfectly, and she's all about form, which you know I'm about form. So make sure you're retracting your scapula and you're pulling down, and your back, you'll be at a little bit of an angle, and you want to focus on pulling through your lats and through your back. So sitting up straight, you might not always get that. So when you come back, retract your scapula and start to pull with your back before you bend your elbows. And then you want to lead with your elbows. Kind of like you want both your elbows to touch in the back, but obviously they're not going to unless you got some weird joint things going on. So you want to focus on that, and the neutral grip is just like a pronated grip like this instead of going like overhand or underhand. Next, we moved on to a rear delt superset, and during this you'll see me point at Michelle's rear delt so you know what a rear delt is. Rear delts are not your back, they're part of your shoulder, rear delts. So you have your front, medial, rear. So that is what you are working. So we had rope pull aparts or face pulls, and then we did superset with chest supported dumbbell rear delt flies. Now when you're doing face pulls, this is an exercise that I see in a variety of ways, but you really want to focus on keeping your arm and elbow in line. So when you pull back, you don't want this coming back or all over the place. You want to focus on retracting your scapula, setting it, and when you're pulling, you don't want to just be pulling back. You want to be taking the rope and you want to be separating the rope and pulling the rope like outwards instead of just back, and really focusing on your delt as you're doing it, and keep it controlled and watch Michelle's form. Then when you're doing the chest supported dumbbell rear delt flies, the great thing about doing this chest supported is that you can't use the rest of your body. I also will do these and like rest my head on a bench so that I can't be using a ton of my body. So I do lighter weight. I think I did 7.5 pounds. And when you're doing these, you can keep a pronated grip and bring it out to the side. And again, make sure you're not just moving it, you're actually focusing on your rear delt. So reset it, and when you go, be trying to go out instead of just up. You want to go out, and try, if you have a slight bend in your elbow, you're not just trying to extend your arm, just keep that slight bend and extend it all the way. So next we went on to a lying label lateral, can I talk? I don't know. Lying cable lateral raise, and you can do these on a cable machine or you can do it on this row machine if you have a row machine that has double attachments. And we superset that with standing dumbbell lateral raises. And when you're doing these lying lateral raises, really focus on making sure you're not pulling up. You want to reset and pull to the side and pulling out, and focus on that medial delt. You do not want to be using your front delt here. You want to be using your medial delt. And so then when you stand up and do the dumbbell lateral raises, you'll see that Michelle doesn't go all the way down. She stops about here, and that's to pull more tension on it. And Michelle feels it more when she leans forward a little bit. I have to stand up a little bit more to feel it through here, or again, I'll let my front delt take over. And it's important to realize that if you're trying to build nice shoulders, you got to start with your rear delts. My rear delts are lagging, so I've been trying to bring them up, and that's why there's about to be 2 rear delt supersets. But your front delt gets a lot of action, so, and it does need to look nice, but how you build that nice round delt, you got to build up the rear delt and the medial delt first before your delt can look lit. Okay, next superset about died. I don't even know. This workout got done super fast because it's all supersets, and I died the whole time, so you'll probably die. But it's reverse pec deck and banded pull aparts. With the reverse pec deck, you really want to figure out where the seat needs to be positioned for you, but you want to keep with the machine, you want your rear delts to be activated. So try out a few different positions if you need the seat lowered, or if you need it higher, or you need to put your chest at a certain point. Do it for you and figure out where you feel it in your rear delts the most. And also, if you're working out with someone, have them tap on your rear delts to make sure you're activating those. Sometimes just having someone touch it, you're like, crap, that's not where I'm activating. I'm working my back. And if you feel it on your back for a reverse pec deck, no. You need to feel it in your delt. So have someone tap where your rear delt is and work on that. And banded pull aparts, grab a band, and again, I lean forward a little bit to make sure I'm using my rear delts and not just like pulling for nothing. So lean forward a little bit, reset, and pull apart, and it hurts so bad. And you can get a slight bend in your arm, but again, work on that rear delt. So this was very repetitive, and I don't know what else to say. Just like, girl, I got spray tan today. I'm a pale person. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this workout. This is just nice, short and sweet. The whole workout will be in the description box and you can screenshot it. And I hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, that's it. I'm on a cruise right now and you're just sitting at home watching this, and I'm just like drinking mimosas. But like, you think I'm at home recording this video, but I ain't. I'm on a cruise. Okay, peace out, bye.